What is up, everyone? It is a new night here. I hope you are all doing very well at home. It's very exciting this week. We got a whole bunch of new parts for the car. Still got little bits and pieces to tie up, but I just cannot wait to get cracking in on it tonight. So yeah, without getting into anything too major, last time we did find a little bit of rust coming through inside the car, and I've looked around and there's a few more spots just on the inner fenders, all just sort of starting to come through underneath the base coat here. I can see they've done a little bit of work in the past, needs just a little bit more work, add a few more years onto its life. So I think that's the big thing we're going to crack on into today. We'll get some of this ground back, and then we'll get some rust killer on it, primer, paint. Oh mate, she'll look beautiful after this. Now, in all seriousness, we're not trying to do a whole facelift. It's all about just, that part doesn't look like it's going to make it, but it's all about just, tidying it up here and there, just so none of these small issues turn into a major issue in a few years down the road. So let's just crack on it, eh? Don't really have a great angle for this time. That's mildly interesting. I always expected it to come out black. I don't know why, but it's like just like spraying a bit of bug spray. Sweet. Well, let's go tackle a couple of other spots around the car, shall we? Oh, we're cranking the fumes in here tonight. That stuff is pretty strong. Oh, probably standing a bit close to it there. Anyway, a few touch-up spots here and there. Hopefully we did a good thing. All right, what's next? It's nearing on 2 hours and coming back to check. I don't know if you can quite see that. Can you quite see it? Looking in here, so a lot of this was bare metal before that. We did get it sort of grinded down to. Removing some of the rust, and now we've sprayed on clear, and now it's gone black, and that's kind of what I expected. Yeah, so I believe that must mean that the chemicals, the active ingredients, or the watches in the spray can have been hard at work doing their job. So that's good. Now it does act as a bit of a primer, but we're going to hit it with some primer again anyway. I've only got a engine enamel primer. That's all that was sitting on the shelf. So that's what we're going to rock and roll with. We're just going to hit it again with more primer, can't hurt. Protect it, and then go over it with some nice red racing paint. Yeah, why don't we get on into that? We'll touch up these few spots and then it'll be done. Then we can actually finally work on getting the dash back in. God, I have shit airflow around my eyes. I put these on just to protect, but now they're all fogged up. Can't see a goddamn thing. Paint fumes. Oh, shut the garage door again. It's too cold. Just getting high instead. Didn't promise no one that I was any good at this. Now, I have a bunch of goodies for this car. Most of this up here is from this far forward in the car. So I do have some stuff up here, and one of these boxes I thought might be a bit of fun to install. So yeah, we've got a central locking kit here. Jumped on the old Trade Me, but you can find this on, these are probably just imported from Temu or Alibaba or somewhere in China. So I'm sure you can find them just about anywhere. But obviously in the past, they've tried doing a little something, something similar to these doors. There's wires there, but I don't know what else is in these doors. As we can see, or we saw earlier, they're duct taped up with black plastic covering them all. So I think today we will jump in, rip out whatever's in those doors, and looking at installing a brand spanking new central locking system. So let's get cranking. Interesting. Glue this down. That feels glued. More duct tape. In theory, this is going to sit about there, and yeah, we should be good-ish. The only thing I'm unsure about is if we will be able to get the wires through these tiny little holes. We really don't have to, and actually what I would like to do is just clip this on the inside of the door. Yeah, that's going to be a far better solution. Well, that's about some good timing. So we mucked around for a while, just sort of seeing what the car had in it and what we've got to put in it. So I think I've pretty much figured everything out. We've got the master motor, drive, slave, I don't know what you call it, in the driver's door. Just got a few extra wires on it, but that's going to hook up to the receiver underneath the dash, and a few other wires to hardwire in. Apart from that though, we've got, these are all the signal wires, the blue and the greens, and there kind of is 4 lengths, shortest, second longest and longest, and somewhat roughly figured it out. I think that roughly, the shortest one is going to go to your driver's door. The second shortest, I think, makes sense to go to your passenger door. The third longest, or third shortest, second longest, third shortest, second longest, third longest, second shortest. Yes. So the third one, either way, can go to the driver's door, can go to the passenger's door. Geez, must be late. And then that one splits off basically to the longest piece, and it can go all the way to the rear passenger door. Yeah, bit of a spaghetti mess, but we got there in the end. Anyway. Oh, Jesus. Alright, that's back to the central locking. So, last little piece of the puzzle is I need to link up our motor with our actual door locking mechanism. The previous one had a bit of a bend in it because it's on a different angle, and I think we'll have to do something similar here. But for now, we'll just try and loosely line this up. I think these are just wire cutters, not necessarily metal cutters, but damn it. It is now somewhere in the bottom of the door. The screw. Oh, screw me.
What do you mean by that?
Fucking God, man. Sake, this is awkward. Oh, you fucking love it when they put the wrong size grommet in there. And you can't quite get the door open. Oh, damn it, I should have done this from the start. Now that we've finished mucking around with the small jobs on the car, and we've sort of half got the wiring in for the central locking, it's about time, paint's dry, about time we actually do this up properly, you know. Been trying to do little bits and pieces around painting, which is kind of annoying, but you know, now we're there. Now we can actually dress this up and make it look super pretty. Let's get cracking. Alright, now I'm regretting throwing every single thing into the same bucket, because I can't remember what goes to what. Awesome. Now that we've got the wiring all taken care of, well, I mean, we haven't done out the back, but, you know, it's not so important. It's just some backlights and stuff. We'll worry about it later. I think now is, got the wiring laid out. We've got the central locking wiring roughly laid out where we want it. So I think now we just need to finish that off. Found it so I don't get such a sore butt. Gremlins in the walls. Oh, there we go, down to the last door. Yes, after midnight, again, come out a bit of a usual trend this, burning the midnight oil. But yeah, down to the last door, got the wiring looking nice and tidy on both sides, soon to be finished. I think we're going to leave it there tonight, guys. Might have missed a bit of footage. I think the battery went flat, but that's alright. I mean, you didn't miss out on too much, just wrapping wires, putting in central locking, you know, the usual. But yeah, I'm starting to get really excited now. Wiring is a fiddly old bit, but yeah, we're almost there on getting the central locking put in, and then things I have a feeling are going to fast track from there. Already got everything else prepared, and it should just be almost like boom, 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 boom. Well, actually, now that I've said that, I'm probably going to come across a million problems, like I said. To begin with, you start off doing one little thing and then it turns into 100 big things. So I'll have to stay tuned for that. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. Really just can't wait to get this wiring done. We'll be getting that done next, and then, the car's going to have an absolute makeover up to that. So I'm excited. Hope you are too. Apart from that, remember, like, subscribe, share with a friend. You can do that for free. All that good stuff. Got a Patreon. Hit up the Patreon. Lots of good stuff on there, sneak peeks, extra content. Probably heard it before. It's a Patreon. And apart from that, it's all good. Till next time, peace. I don't know why I started doing that. I don't know. I feel like it's peace. I feel like that's something we used to do when we were like 10 years old. We'd walk around and it would be the cool thing. You'd walk up to your friends and you go, peace. Like it was the rad thing to do. Showing my age a bit. Anyway, see ya.